Well, Schmack-a-ma-ga, Michael Rutherford Jr. wanted me to put Ratt's Dancing Undercover versus Twisted Sisters Come Out and Play. Now, both albums I'm not a big fan of, but man, that Twisted Sister was way more disappointing than the Ratt, even though, I don't know, maybe the Twisted Sister will win, because I'm not a... I just think Dancing Undercover is plagued by filler, but I think Come Out and Play is like just terrible. Even worse than Dancing Undercover overall. But let's find out how it does by track by track. All right, we got Come Out and Play, the title track, going against Dance. Definitely going with Twist Sister. That's one of the better songs on the album. It's fast and furious, and AJ Perro was a beast. And I absolutely love that song. So, it's one of my favorites on here. Not my favorite, but one of them. All right, the next song is Leader of the Pack versus One Good Lover. One Good Lover is like... I was listening to it. I never liked it, but listening to it today was like, man, it's an okay song, but still not a fan of that chorus. But I would put it above Leader of the Pack because that song is terrible. Horrible. It killed their career. Worst single they could have put out. All right, next is I Know What You Want, but You Want What We Got, or something like that. You Want What We Got. And that's going against Drive Me Crazy. And let me tell you, I do not like either of these songs at all. And that Twisted Sister song is kind of like, I don't know, contrived. Even though it wasn't a single, it sounds like they were trying to do a single with it. But those vocals in the chorus, I just don't like those. I don't think Twisted Sister did those backing vocals that great. They sounded a little too goofy. But I'm going to put it above Drive Me Crazy because that's how much I really dislike that song. Don't like it at all. All right, next is I Believe in Rock and Roll versus Slip of the Lip. Now, I Believe in Rock and Roll is one of the better songs on here. And I could say the same thing about Slip of the Lip. One of the best songs on this album. And I'm definitely going with Slip of the Lip. I think it's a much better song. It's one of Ratt's best songs. Absolutely love Slip of the Lip. All right, next is The Fire Still Burns versus Body Talk. Man, two of the best songs. Man, I would have to say these two are the best songs on both these albums. And man, it's a close one, but I'm going with Twist Sister. Definitely going with The Fire Still Burns. I think that song's better, but I love Body Talk. It's awesome. All right, next. Be Cruel to Your School versus Looking for Love. And Looking for Love, like the riffs ain't bad, man. It's kind of like a grooving tune. It's not bad at all. So, and that's going against Be Cruel to Your School, which I think is horrible. I really don't like that song at all. Cool video. It's awesome if you watch the video with the volume low. Or watch the video and play Destroyer off Under the Blade. And I bet you that video would be so much better. I'm definitely going with Ratt on that one. All right, the next one is I Believe in You, which is the ballad. The pretty ballad. Dee sounds really good, though. I got to say, Dee's voice is awesome. But this song is crummy. I don't like it. And that's going against 7th Avenue. And I got to say, man, I never liked this song. And listening to it today, I've become a fan. I think 7th Avenue is awesome. I never realized how good this song was till today. And I've heard it many times. And I think it's just awesome. So I'm giving that one a Ratt. All right, next. Out on the Streets versus It Doesn't Matter. Doesn't Matter's okay. Out in the Streets, I really don't care for that one. Leave it out in the streets. I'm giving another one to Ratt. All right, next is Looking Out for Number One versus Take a Chance. Both lame. But I'm going to give it to Ratt. All right, next. The last song. Kill or Be Killed versus Enough is Enough. Kill or Be Killed, again, one of the best songs on here. I mean, there's like 3-4 very solid tunes on this album, and definitely this is a great one. Heavy, awesome, love it. And that's going against Enough's Enough, which is horrible. It was like, yeah, Enough's Enough. This is great. There's a great placement on the album. It's like, all right, enough's enough. Lift the needle. Stop listening to this crap. I don't like Enough's Enough at all. So Twisted Sister wins that one. And this is the final score. So Michael Rutherford Jr., there you go, buddy. You got more track by track coming up. Thank you so much. And if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not. So, stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. And smack 'em a gob, won't ya? Before we get canceled, check out the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast with me and Wattzilla. We are the Podcast Kings. Link to the podcast is in the description below, and also a link to the YouTube page. Check out older episodes with visuals. And very soon, either Ian and I will learn how to go on YouTube Live. Might be soon. So check out the greatest podcast ever according to Science.com. It's also God's favorite podcast and Satan's favorite podcast as well. So check out the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast before we get canceled.